Hi everyone, this is Keisha Bowie coming to you live with Closet Talk. Today, my topic is going to be Surgery Series Part 3, Post Surgery. I'm just going to give it a second for anyone who would like to join to come in. There it goes. It popped up that my show is on, so I'm still going to give it a little bit longer for anyone who would like to join. Hi Wardell, how you doing? Oh, thank you. Thank you for joining. Hopefully you're having a good day. Hi, Miss Mary. How you doing? Thank you for joining as well. I'm just gonna give it a little bit longer, y'all. So whoever want to join in, they could join as well. So prayerfully, y'all are having a good day and everything. And I just want to say just thank you. Hi, Wesley. How you doing? And Miss Tina Marie Grover, thank you. I appreciate y'all watching. Now, what I wanted to say while we're waiting for anybody else that would like to join, I just want to say, like I did in my last video, can we please take this time because it's the holiday season and 2020 has been a really, really rough year. So can y'all please take this time to tell, to pray for anyone that has lost a loved one, but especially for those who are parents and who have lost a kid and this is their first time this holiday season without their children or child. I know of one person who lost a son, and then just recently I went to a rehearsal for a show that I'm speaking, being a guest speaker on December the 20th. The lady was supposed to have 26 of her dancers there. Well, some kind of way, three of them passed away. And so I don't have all the information, but that's a mother that lost all three children. So y'all, let's just keep people in prayer. So, hi Brian, hi Cole, hi Tony, Renee, how y'all doing? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get started. And I wanted to say, like from the past series, like I'm gonna give you the quick breakdown as much as I can. Basically, I was working. First incident, my left knee had gotten hurt. And then the second incident, 4 spots in my lower back had gotten injured. And so it left me going to the doctor and everything. And I did everything that the doctors said, just like I was talking about in part one series, like doing any type of treatments, physical therapy and everything, the doctor visits, any type of surgical procedures, but none of it was working. So then came the decision for me to make, because of my quality of life was very, very poor. And because of my decision, I ended up deciding to have surgery because, again, I couldn't really move. I could bring my kids to school and everything, but my quality of life was so, so poor. I prayed on it and everything, and I did like with the state, when something happens with the state or, workman's comp, that's who I work for, the state. They have their doctors and everything. So their doctors agreed that, yeah, it is a must to have surgery. So anyway, like I said in my other videos, I'm not a doctor. I'm just speaking from experience. So hopefully this can help someone, or if it's not you, maybe you could pass it on to help somebody. So I went ahead and I decided to have the surgery. And then last we talked about the preparation for surgery. Now I'm speaking from an end for whereas I have children. So the preparation for surgery was different for me because I had to figure out who was going to help me with my children, with homework, with extracurricular activities and stuff. I'll tell anybody, always going with a positive mind with surgery. But in my case, I had to, I wasn't prepared for the worst, and mine was the worst. So I ended up, I should have had food prepared at least 4 to 6 weeks. I didn't do that. Helping straighten up and stuff. if you can get a nurse and everything, all of that helps. So I'm just giving y'all a breakthrough of my last video for the preparation part. Now it comes to the part of the morning of surgery. I was so grateful because my doctor, my grandmother always taught us about, praying and stuff. Before you do anything big, pray. I didn't have to ask him, could he pray? He prayed. He prayed with me. It was my mom and my good friend, Mary Angie Hill from high school. She came and she was supportive and everything. And so went through the surgery. When I woke up, oh boy, it was a different story. First of all, I got sick from anesthesia, so I was throwing up and everything. My mom was there because I was in a hospital out of town. I had a private hospital, my own private room, my own private nurse, chef, doctor, everything. So when I woke up, I was throwing up really bad. It was, my mom was there, and I didn't send all three of my kids to school that day, so my mom ended up getting, a room and everything, a hotel room to keep the kids and stuff, but she was there. She was the one that was, I'm going to be gross. She was catching my vomit and everything. My extra person, if you watch all my other videos, I am legally married, so I refer to that person as my extra person. My extra person was there, but he wasn't really a help, and I'm just putting it like I'm telling my experience, and I'm just being real to help somebody else. So that's why I had my mom there as my plan, my backup plan, so I wouldn't fail. Anyway, afterwards, they tell you this thing, and again, every experience is different. So I'm just trying to prepare you from every angle. This was a back surgery. They did 2 spots because they thought that's what it was that was going to fix everything. But when they went in, there was more wrong than what they thought. So, long story short, after the surgery, I'm throwing up and everything. Eventually, at some point, because I did spend overnight, I had to get up and I had to walk. Now, from the commercial that I was seeing, you'll be up and walking and doing everything else. That wasn't the case in my situation. I did take 4 steps, but then I had to think about it. Wait a minute. I got myself up those 4 steps. How am I going to get myself back? So eventually, I did get back to the bed. It was painful. The ride home was painful. And at the time, I lived upstairs, so I had to walk myself up a flight of stairs after back surgery. With surgery, real situations expose real people and their intentions and everything. So that's why I'm saying, with all the preparation that I was telling you about, after back surgery, you have to make sure that you have a solid plan together, meaning, I'm going to be honest, and this is like, I'm just being real. I'm putting it out there. If a person showed you their true colors for years, people do change. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to say this, people do change. But if a person showed you how they were over the years, you need to have a solid backup plan after you have surgery to save yourself. Trust me, I'm telling you this. So anyway, long story short, I was in bed. I really couldn't move. I couldn't do a lot of things to help myself. It made me see so much, and I did so much praying because of when I went to the restroom. Now, for the week and a half after surgery, my extra person did help me. Yes, he did. But then after that, I guess it was too much a responsibility because of afterwards, like, again, every situation is different. But for me, like, I had to, when I first started out, hold his neck and stand up and use the restroom. I couldn't sit down because it was too painful. I had to ask, could he bathe me? And at one point, I just decided to stay dirty because I didn't want to ask somebody for help who didn't want to help me. I had to rely on my children helping me get back and forth, to the restroom and stuff, and brush my teeth and do all of those different things. In bed, I couldn't even pull up my cover. I needed their help pulling up my cover and everything. So that's why I say, like, whenever you have surgery, any type of surgery, you need to plan ahead just in case things don't work out the way that you thought that they would work out. Now, what I would want to say is that I was doing a lot of praying before, But I really, really had to depend on Christ for strength after surgery. And it was my prayers to the Lord that really, really got me through. So I want to tell anybody, I'm not trying to convert anybody. I'm not trying to make you believe something that you don't believe in, but that was what got me through. And that's what got me to the point to today. Like, I know a lot of you, if you're out of town and stuff, you don't know me, you don't know my story, but people that saw me had to do that physical walk from the walker with the tennis balls to graduate my way to the walker with the wheels and the chair and stuff, my leg dragging and stuff, because there's nothing that they could really do for my knee. But that's why I say, and then eventually working my way to the cane, and then eventually today, I still walk with a limp, but I'll take that because I bring my kids everywhere that they need to be. So that's why I say, keep praying, and if this video doesn't help you, pass it on to somebody else with children that can use it or will need it, because the actual intention behind this video is to help somebody, to let them know what might happen or what might not happen so they could be prepared. And also too, anybody, like if you know somebody that went through surgery or whatever, ask them, do they need help? Like, seriously, that's something that I didn't have. So ask, if they need help, if there's anything that you could do, pray for them, because they're going to need your prayers and they're going to need strength too. And for anybody that might have went through surgery already, like currently in a healing process, please, my baby, don't give up. It does get better. Look at me. I'm able to walk. I'm able to brush my teeth again, comb my own hair. I'm able to, I was able to get up there, learn how to drive again. I used to be pedaling with my little walking stuff to their games and stuff, to wherever I needed to be. You push yourself and you don't never give up. Everything that you're going to go through, then, this is not God punishing you. This is Him waking you up, helping you, giving you a testimony to help others. And one final thing that I want to say is, it's going to wake you up and it's going to make you learn a lot about yourself and learn about a lot about your life. If you would have asked me this years ago, do I think I would have been here talking to people, doing closet talk, making a video, giving my testimony and stuff, trying to help others? No, because I couldn't really see my day. I couldn't see my way from day to day. So I want to say, y'all, keep praying. We all going through some things. I still have to have another surgery in my lower back. I have to still get a nerve stimulator. And yes, it's painful every day. But one thing that I refuse to do is give up, because how can I tell somebody about the goodness of God if I'm giving up? So that's why we must push ourselves. And so I just want to say, y'all have a blessed day. And today is a purple and gold day. I'm representing my daughter's school. So I thank y'all for joining in. And y'all have a blessed one. And I'll see y'all next time. Thank you.